Remember when you guys were collecting that stupid Fortnite action figures? And
Dude, I
Still
still
are.
collect those. What a jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We still do.
Wait until
Are they still hot?
Wait until you see the
No.
Snake Eyes one they're making.
There's like
Oh, really?
maybe
Yes.
maybe a handful of them that are like rare or like everyone's going after.
Bananas
Worthy.
are cool. What's the cat? Major Meowscles or something?
Yeah, I think so.
What up,
Whoa,
Posse?
Posse.
Hey,
Uh,
Posse.
Are you trying to sound like me?
No, I was just making up like.
No, Mark was
random
doing an
voices.
impression of Chad doing an impression of Mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
What up? It's Brandon.
Chad.
I'm Mark, and I like to give away things. Brandon, what are we talking about here with this giveaway stuff?
We are going to give away almost a complete set of the Funko Mystery Mini Wave of Fantastic Four, so Mark can hold a couple of them up. And check our Instagram page. Once we reach 500 subscribers on the YouTube channel, look at that post, and it'll give you instructions on how to enter. And then we will draw a name, and they will win this pretty extensive set with two rare figures in it, or two rare mystery minis.
So Reed Richards just won that of 72 packs.
It's the variant?
Yeah, when I 72, that's the Johnny Storm's a Target exclusive.
Okay.
But I think that's not the.
Mama said knock you out.
To infinity and beyond.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Reed Richards said it first.
My back hurts because my neck isn't right. There I am.
He's like, I slept funny.
Yes. He looks like something out of Samurai Jack, actually.
Yeah,
But
he does.
I
That
like
that
him.
face looks like it.
This thing's sweet.
I like
it's
that Ben Grimm. I like that one. I'm not a big Thing fan, but
Wow. Yeah, because you're a Hulk fan. That's why.
I am.
your
So
favorite?
these will be given away at the 500 mark, right?
Yeah, at the 500 mark, we'll draw a name. But in order to enter, look at our Instagram page at The Real Toy Posse, and we have a post saying once we reach 500, we'll draw a name from people that like that post, subscribe to all of our social medias, comment done, and then if you want extra entries, just tag at least 2 people that don't follow us already.
Yeah,
500.
that's what what you said. We're at 400 now. Congratulations, you guys.
402.
Congratulations, Mark, for 3,000 in a closed group on
That's
Facebook.
Pretty big.
That's dope,
It's
dude.
a big number
That's
for
a
Minnesota toy
huge,
collectors.
and you haven't sold out and like started doing monetary advertising.
Or commercials or anything.
Not yet, at least.
You're gonna lose your Jew
A
card
lot
from
of
me,
people
buddy.
get free advertising on the group. I should start
Yeah.
charging.
Chad's gonna make you convert just to be able to
Just
take
to
the
be
Jew
able
card
to
away.
Take that away from
Wow,
you. Yes. I'm gonna. Did I talk about these before?
I don't know.
No.
Okay.
I
I'm
don't
gonna do
think so.
DVDs because I bought these, and I'm still doing DVDs because again with the commentaries, there's a lot that's left out in the digital format that you don't get to see. So I bought this one, the special edition, with commentaries, different commentaries actually, trailers, all that kind of cast, and then I bought the second one, which is Gremlins 2: The New Batch, which came out in I didn't realize this, but this came out in 1989, 1990.
Yeah, I used to love that. I used to love that. Like, I feel like this was catered. They're like, oh, everyone loves Gizmo, so then they're like, oh, let's make the sequel more kid-friendly / not, because it seems very kid-friendly with the bright colors, but then like you actually look back at it,
Right.
and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah,
how did
no,
I watch
it's
this
not.
as like a 5-year-old kid?
They had a great cast, and I will say that I kind of like 2 better than 1 for different reasons.
Yeah,
Because they literally make fun of themselves in 2. They literally laugh at themselves. So that's my thing. But I just love the fact that they had a female character, a female gremlin on there, which was kind of awesome.
This is not connected to Ghoulies.
no, not at all. Have you never seen Gremlins
He
2?
knew
I've
that.
seen-
Get out of here.
He
I don't think
knew
I've ever
that.
seen Gremlins 2,
He knew
but
that.
I definitely have seen Ghoulies. That movie's the one.
Ghoulies was good. Ghoulies 2 was better, actually.
I don't
Same
think-
thing.
Wait, what about?
Critters? Remember Critters?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love every Critters ever.
Critters was great.
Wasn't that Jennifer Aniston was the leprechaun, right? That was her.
Yes. Nerd stuff that we know. Where do you want to start with, B?
So this coming Sunday or Saturday and Sunday is
2
WrestleMania
days.
37. So
Did I see correctly that The Rock's going to be on there?
I don't think so.
Or was that
unless
just the
he's
highlights of showing that there's WrestleMania?
probably
I got a little excited.
Or people are probably like teasers, like, oh, he's in Florida, even though he lives in Miami.
Okay.
And they're having it in Tampa Bay.
So you want to start with this?
Might as well. Yeah, let's
Okay.
start with Andre. This is a
WrestleMania.
re-release of a WrestleMania 3 Andre the Giant. Well, not necessarily it's supposed to depict WrestleMania 3, but this is cool because they had these carts that for a couple WrestleManias that you'd come out, like they'd bring the wrestler out in the carts, they get in the ring.
They only did that with Andre.
Oh,
I thought they had
that
it
was-
with.
No, I think it was
I get they had Macho.
they did have one for Macho, but that was different. I think they did that for him just
Because
because
it was
his
Andre was
his-
versus the Macho Man, and his back was so bad he
And
wasn't going
knees.
to be able to walk down to the ring.
No, that
he
was
had
that was but it was Hogan. But you're right. Yeah, his back was just
knees too. I thought.
probably. I mean, he was like what 7'4".
Oh, he kept on growing.
Yeah, like he didn't get the surgery. I think the Big Show got the surgery on his pituitary gland.
He was such a beautiful guy.
Yeah, everyone
Nice.
loves him.
Oh,
I mean.
everybody loved him. Yeah. Even though we can't compare to that, what do you got next?
We got a couple more elites. I got the Viking or Ultimate Warrior, Royal Rumble set, and I just like the yellow IC belt. I'm not a big Warrior guy, but I just
That
like the deco on
surprises
that
me
one.
that you're not a big Warrior guy.
Yeah, I was never like in his heyday. I was like
Oh my
semi wrestling fan, not
Look
really.
at that weight.
but-
He was 6'2". He was 280.
Yeah,
I'm 6'2", and I'm 250, and he's got 30 pounds on me. That guy was massive.
At first, I hated the Ultimate Warrior, but I mean, I kind of grew to like him.
Did you go on a date with him, and then
Yeah,
he
I
was
was
really
like,
nice
oh,
to
he's
you?
so mean to me.
And then you guys fell in love?
When he was the Dingo Warrior.
Yeah.
oh god.
I
Remind
just
me to tell you guys a story
Want to
that
be Kerry Von Erich.
yes, that was the look. Absolutely kind of stole. You're right. And the little tassels and everything.
Totally stole his look.
Remind me to tell you a story that I can't tell on air about Ultimate Warrior. Anyways,
Boring.
I got the one half. I got Eric and Ivar from the Viking Raiders, who were
Okay.
the War Raiders in Japan. They did a lot of Ring of Honor stuff. I've been following them for a few years now, but they finally made it to NXT and then WWE. But I'll always be a fan because they're big dudes that can actually pull off like impressive wrestling moves.
I like that. I like his
So-
outfit. I didn't know anything about these guys, but
Yeah, they started out in New Japan is where they kind of gained popularity, and then they did like Ring of Honor. They did a bunch of indies, and then they finally made it to the WWE.
wow. Yeah, I like their costumes. They're very Highlander meets, I don't know, Thor,
Kind of,
kinda. I like it.
I was looking at these and thinking, dang, these would look good if I put them with my Asgardians. Just as like some random drunkards like in the bar. You
Yeah,
know,
that would
like,
work,
Welcome
yeah.
to Valhalla. That's Bill and Ted. Don't mind them. They're gonna be drinking.
Hey,
Oh,
what's up,
God.
dudes? All right, you want this one?
Yeah, we'll do that one next.
Okay.
You're
This
killing
one,
it.
I got Davy Boy Smith. He went into the Hall of Fame this year.
He did.
Yeah, he went into the WWE Hall of Fame finally.
I'm really surprised that they even speak of him.
Well, I mean, they mended the bridges. A lot of the posthumous awards, like a lot of them, eventually were like, we want to honor our dead family member.
Yeah.
And the only one who's never gonna get in is Owen Hart, only because his wife is so against it. And then Chris Benoit for obvious reasons.
Obvious reasons.
That little bulldog's amazing.
Owen Hart, the one that passed from doing the Blue Bomber thing or whatever.
Yeah, he did the Blue Blazer,
Blue Blazer.
and then he fell from the clip wasn't 100% clipped.
no,
so
it
he
was
jumped-
the
it-
release was right at the same place,
Yeah.
and they didn't do any practice. And
Yeah.
the theory is that he, instead of doing the break, he did the release and didn't stop. I watched that.
Yeah.
I was watching that.
Yeah, I
And
think
they
he was like,
acknowledged it right away during that they quickly went to.
Yeah, they were like, there's been a big accident.
Yeah.
yeah, people were like, when they wheeled him in the back, like they did shoot interviews with wrestlers that were there that night, and it was like they were in Gorilla, they pulled him out, and they were, the sheet fell off, and they were like, I don't know why you're working on him.
Oh wow.
He was dead, and it was just like someone was in the front row. I remember a fan was telling like that was there, and he was like, I'm a doctor, and they're not. Like, why are they doing CPR like that? It was
Yeah.
like, it was all weird, but very sad.
It's
But
WWE, man.
yeah,
They are weird. Okay, what's next?
probably the coolest thing that Mark has in his collection, next to the Franklin Richards that I want. But
This is from a few years ago.
yeah, this was probably like 2016, 2015. The Shield 3-pack with all of them. Like, if you get this signed, you have something like pretty valuable.
It's kind of banged up, buddy.
I got it this way, but it's still a nice 3-pack.
It is.
Did you get it from Toys R Us?
2016.
What would you sell that for, even though in the condition that it's in right now?
120, 100.
Really? Okay. You got your Jew card back.
Got it from Mark Hall.
Oh, what up,
No,
Mark
Jew
Hall?
card.
Love you, buddy.
And we'll end with the wrestling figures, and then we'll go into a couple trading cards. But I got this. Came out with the Warrior set. This is like a 2001 Stone Cold, kind of like right as he was teaming with like after the WCW ECW invasion, and he was teaming with Triple H. But I don't have an Austin from that era, so I was like, oh, I got to get this guy. And plus, I'm a huge Stone Cold fan, so.
Be careful with his knees. He has kneesels.
Yeah, he has two hyperflexive.
I know that pain all too well.
But Stone Cold's my favorite. I still love WrestleMania 17, the whole build up to that. Even though his heel turn was dumb, him and The Rock always had great matches.
Did you see him in the new commercial that's up?
Yeah, with Ice-T. Yeah, because Stone Cold said so.
I was going to text you that.
Oh man.
Playing cards.
Yeah, we're
Trading
getting into the trading card
They're hot
frenzy
right
again.
now.
Exactly, they're hot. Get them while you can. This is a cool thing they were doing with Austin in the 2020-2021 set is they'll cut it into a skull. And then
like it.
so this one is the birth of Austin 316, which is one of his best promos. King of the Ring. He just beat Jake the Snake in the finals to become King of the Ring.
Didn't he crack a beer on that one for the first time too?
I don't know. I'm not sure. And then this one was a cool Bianca Belair's in the SmackDown women's main event. She's going to be facing Sasha Banks for the women's title.
I like her signature.
Yeah. And she is like a former power lifter, went to like University of Tennessee.
Well, I'm just going to, speaking of power lifters and strong women, I'll
it
just let
goes
you
right
go with
into
this.
that.
Let's go into what I'm really excited about. Behind me, in that box, is my new long box, comic book long box. I have acquired a big white acid-free box of tons of comics. We went through and just kind of looked through them a little bit last week, and we got giddy. I mean, there's some really, really fun stuff in there. And I got a whole bunch of boards and bags, and we're going to go through them and have fun with them. This is one of my favorite comics, actually. When they put this one, because I love John Byrne, but when they put that one as kind of a graphic novel, I had to have it. And again, I need to reboard and box this thing. Look at this. It's much more
Kinda
worthy
beat
of
up with
this.
this Shield
It's a
3-pack.
reader,
Yeah.
but it's still worth like $15.
But is that a recollection of a series, or is this when they tried to revamp her after the first run?
I believe that if Mark wants to show this in the top right, they did this first run of graphic novel series, and I believe it was in the mid-'90s when they were hot.
Oh, okay.
And it sounds about right with the price tag being about $7. And I didn't buy a lot of the graphic novels when they were hot because they were just 5-6 comic books put together or whatever.
Yeah.
And but this one I had to have because John Byrne, it's all exclusive with John Byrne. He did such a great everything he did. Of course, he did Alpha Flight that I love so much. So, but I really liked his work.
Does that have did he do like sketches in their stuff? They'll show like, hey, this is him working on the She-Hulk.
Maybe if you're
Like, those
good
things?
There's pictures on the
Oh,
back.
maybe if we're good, we can.
and you're nice
crack
to
it
me,
open.
I will let you read it
Oh, then it's never gonna happen.
for $6.95.
Brandon can read. Hold the phone.
I hold it upside down. I was like, oh, interesting comic
I
book.
can read as he's holding it upside
Great pictures.
down. Yeah, it's pretty. It's Toy Swap. Toy Swap.
The 25th of April. Hopefully.
25th of April. How many tables are you thinking? Outdoors, I assume.
40.
Nice. Nice. And this will be the first one of the
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys look back at our previous outdoor swap videos so you can get a feel, everything's safe, even though people are getting their vaccines, mask required, you're going to have to put your name and either phone number or email. Like it's going to be tracked and it's going to be done responsibly.
Contact tracing, mask, hand sanitizer, keep
And
your
a partridge
Yeah, you
in
think-
a pear tree.
There will be pears and partridges.
Wait, why is the Jewish guy singing a Christmas song?
Peace out, people.
Peace out.